By the time you turn 35, your life is either a foundation you've built or a cage you've accepted. You don't notice the trap closing until you try to stand up and realize your legs have fallen asleep. The most dangerous years of a man's life are not his chaotic 20s. The most dangerous years are between 35 and 45, because this is when the concrete sets. If you spend your 20s escaping life, you will spend your 30s trying to repair it. The excuses you made at 25 were cute. At 35, they are a tragedy. Society gives you a grace period, but that period has expired. You are no longer judged on your potential. You are now judged strictly on your execution. Stop talking about what you are going to build. The world only cares about what you have already built. The next 10 years will happen whether you take control of them or not. You are either the architect of your upcoming decade or the victim of it.
Comfort is a slow, silent poison. Choosing comfort over discomfort today guarantees a miserable tomorrow. You call it stability. History calls it slavery. A salary is just the drug society gives you to forget your own dreams. If you don't build your own vision, someone else will happily hire you to build theirs. You trade your most precious non-renewable asset, your time, for paper that loses value every single year. The things you own end up owning you. You buy a larger house to impress people you do not even like, and then spend the next 30 years terrified of losing the job you hate to pay for it. Chains are most effective when you convince the prisoner that they are jewelry. You will never be free as long as your survival depends entirely on the mood of another man. Risk feels dangerous, but the ultimate danger is arriving at age 60 realizing you never truly lived. Monopoly teaches you a brutal truth. If you do not take risks, you will end up paying rent to the man who did. You will spend your 20s collecting friends and your 30s cutting them off. This is not a loss. It is an upgrade. As you grow, you will realize that most of the people around you do not want you to succeed. They want you to do well, but never better than them. Keep the ones who clap when you win, not just the ones who drink when you lose. If you look at your circle and you are not inspired, you do not have a circle, you have a cage. Self-respect will cost you people. Let them go. We feel guilty when we no longer want to associate with old friends who have not changed, but this guilt is the price of growth. Bad company corrupts good character. You cannot soar with eagles if you insist on scratching in the dirt with turkeys. If you stay too long in a bad room, you will eventually forget that you are suffocating. Direction without movement is useless, but movement without direction is dangerous. Most people are sprinting on a treadmill, sweating, exhausting themselves, and going absolutely nowhere. You are confusing busyness with business. Whatever you do between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. pays the bills. What you do between 5 p.m. and midnight builds your legacy. You say you do not have time, but your screen time says otherwise. You do not lack time, you lack discipline. You lack focus. If you do not separate yourself from your distractions will permanently separate you from your goals. You are monetizing other people's content with your attention while your own bank account stays empty. Stop asking people for directions to places they have never been. Focus your attention on creating the life you want instead of distracting yourself from the life you currently hate. Your body keeps a ruthless, unforgiving ledger.
How you treat your body before 35 is exactly how it will treat you after 45. You cannot outwork a failing machine. A man with no money and a broken body sees the world without illusion. You spend the first half of your life trading your health for wealth. You will spend the second half of your life trading all your wealth just to get one day of good health back. It is a foolish trade. Fix your body before you fix anything else. Having a weak body is a reflection of a broken mind. If you cannot even control what you put into your mouth, how do you expect to control your financial destiny? Discipline starts on your plate and in the gym. The more you sweat in training, the less you bleed in battle. Stop expecting life to be fair. Start expecting yourself to be a better player. You may have had unfair things happen to you. People may have betrayed you. The market may have crashed. But complaining about it will not put money in your pocket. If you punish the truth, expect to be lied to. People do not give you what you deserve, they give you what you negotiate. If you expect the world to be fair to you because you are a fair person, you are fooling yourself. That is like expecting a lion not to eat you because you are a vegetarian. Nobody is coming to save you. There is no cavalry. You are your own rescue team. The moment you take 100% absolute responsibility for your current misery is the exact moment you gain the power to change it.
You don't always pay for your mistakes immediately. Sometimes you pay when you can least afford it. The longer you entertain what is not for you, the longer you postpone what is. Learn to say no without explaining yourself. More important than the ability to pick the right opportunity is the strength to walk away from the wrong one. You can spend years being patient with the wrong person or the wrong business model and call it loyalty, but it is not loyalty. It is fear. It is the fear of starting over. The sunk cost fallacy will ruin your life. If you realize you're walking the wrong way, turn around immediately. It does not matter how far you have walked. You can forgive a person and still choose to never speak to them again. Forgiving in silence and walking away is the ultimate self-care. Overthinking ruins you. It twists things around, invents problems that do not exist, and makes everything worse than it actually is. We suffer more often in imagination than we do in reality. If you can only be happy when everything is going perfectly, you will be miserable for the rest of your life. A man who cannot control his emotions is a puppet to anyone who can provoke him. Never make a permanent decision based on a temporary emotion. Silence is often the most powerful answer. When someone views you with contempt, do not argue. Remove them from your reality. You train people how to treat you by what you tolerate. If you do not respect your own boundaries, nobody else will. Fear is not a wall, it is a compass. What you fear doing the most is usually exactly what you most need to do. If it scares you and excites you at the same time, it is probably your next move. A man who fears pain more than failure will eventually experience both. You will face problems all your life. The only choice you have is whether you want to face new, exciting problems or the exact same boring problems year after year. To be the best, you must be able to handle the worst. Comfort is the enemy of progress. The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. If you wait until you are ready, you will be waiting for the rest of your life. Ready is not a feeling. Ready is a decision. No one is going to remember your hard work for a corporation. Your life is nothing but a series of choices you must live with. You cannot change the past, but you can stop dragging it into tomorrow. You are standing on the precipice of a new decade. In 10 years, you will either look back with profound pride or suffocating regret. The choice is being made right now, in this very second. You have been warned. The trap is set. The clock is ticking. Evolve or repeat.